Shalom. I like to give all praises, all glory, all honor to Abanawa Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Hamashat Yosei, Rakat Kodash, Rakatham. I like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, pushing the Most High truth to the folk on the earth, in truth and in sincerity and in spirit, and to the 1/3 and the Israelites scattered abroad. I want to the folk on the earth among all the nations that look like other nations of people. In fact, the Israelites from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the 12 tribes, and the hopeful elect, Shalom. I was reading a news report on Indonesia where they're chipping the inmates with chips, saying if you want an early release, you have to take this microchip, which is the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, to get out early parole. And a lot of them are taking it because you got Switzerland, who's the basically pushing it, the follow of it all where it all begins, and it's going to be pushed on a higher, push on a higher mandatory status in the U.S. You got them doing chipping parties and things, their businesses and things, and they're going to a cashless society. And a lot of the elders and the apostles and Akim, a Great Millstone, keep pushing this truth, man. This RFID chip, the mark of the beast, and y'all not taking heed. That's why we constantly got to keep coming out here like a broken record and keep playing this record, man. This record got to keep playing until the Lord stops the record himself. But we keep telling you forth about martial law, which Trump had put in a request for them to have the Marines, RC Marines, on status for martial law. Because when he said when he get impeached, it's going to be a bunch of wild ass people going crazy because he get impeached. And he said it himself, it'd be civil unrest and civil wars, which will lead up to race wars. Every time you bring that out, YouTube always like to shut that down, saying you're being hateful, when in fact you're trying to warn the people of what's things to come. They're going to have it where it's going to be plagues of all kinds of Egypt. He's going to take the plagues of yesterday and bring them in this date and in today. He create more new plagues, HIV, AIDS, cancer, heart disease, kidney diseases, flesh-eating disease, bacteria that cause you go blind, bacteria where there are various viruses that's causing the human body to outright shut down, nervous system getting shut down, the muscles and thing all seize up, you can't move around, only thing you can move your eyes, you may be able to talk. And he's also going to bring all kinds of lice, bugs, and flies, and all type of creatures that he created, newly created beasts that's going to be unleashed on the earth, man, for his judgments, man. The Lord's got an arsenal, man, and he's going to unlock his armory to let it out. And don't sit there and say, we didn't warn you. The Lord put it upon us, on our spirit, to warn the people. And none of our people ain't going to take heed to it. The Spirit got me, Salakia. And our people like to sit down and sit there and scoff and laugh and gainsay and naysay and have a reprobate mind when they don't want to get out there and tell the world the truth, with the things yet to come. Then you got the cannibalism, where our people going to be eating their kids very soon, because back in 70 AD, when we was trapped in Jerusalem, the Greeks had us pinned off where no supply lines could cut off the supply lines and everything. Some of us got out, but a great deal of us was trapped inside, and we started, as our food ran out, we started eating our children, and we started eating our, our wives eating their husbands, and so on. And now it's going to happen in this era, man. You're going to see a lot of people going to be out of food when the famine hits, so food and water. And people going to be eating each other. You're going to spoil your neighbor's houses, the neighbor's going to spoil your houses. They're going to be holding kids for ransom for food. That's in the scriptures, man. But y'all don't want to take heed to that. You're going to have all kind of marauders raiding your homes and things, stealing all kind of resources you got. Your women going to be the new commodity. And your children going to be pimped out, man, to get what resources they can out of those kids. Being raped by pedophiles. Yeah, they're going to be a whole bunch of sickos going to be unleashed, man. Lord's arsenal going to be all kind of... you got the FEMA camps, where they're going to force an RFID chip on you in there, where they're going to rape you inside the camps and nobody going to do a thing about it. They're going to rape you in front of you, rape your kids, and ain't nothing you can do about it. We constantly got to keep coming out here and let the record play, man. That's what we're naming this video. Let this record play. And then when the needle's off the record, it's all over, man. And don't forget, if power grid's gonna go out, they're gonna shut the power off, and y'all gonna really lose your mind. Because in California, they have 500,000 people without power still. What do you think gonna happen worldwide, man? When your ass sitting in the dark, scared to death, and you ain't got the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Hamasat Yahushai, not a cover, man. If you don't have his cover, there's gonna be all kind of apparitions and demons, and witches and warlocks, and all kind of sorcerers gonna be all on the loose, man, coming after you. That's on you, because you sat there and laughed and have a reprobate mind. And we constantly got to come out here, risking our freedom and our lives to bring forth this truth. I believe all 144% of this truth, man. I wouldn't be out here posting videos or getting out here talking to our people, man, trying to warn them. But they don't want to hear that. Then you got this wicked ass Halloween coming up. And then, we'll be, Most High willing, we'll be out there again. We constantly out here every night, because the Most High put the spirit on to do that, Because got brothers on the week in, week out, bringing forth the truth on the highways and the byways. Hundreds of thousands of videos being posted constantly, warning your behinds, man. It's crazy. That this record got to keep playing. We're gonna keep playing this record. Keep playing it until y'all learn to dance to the damn beat and get your ass in order and repent. And you got Leviathan. The Lord's gonna unleash on the earth too, man. Yeah, the Godzilla that you watch in the movies, he's gonna come walking the earth, stomping the ground, and blowing fire out of his lungs, and beams out of his eyes, and swinging his tail, tearing down buildings, and eating you people up, snatching you up like M&Ms and goddamn Skittles, man. He gonna break that pride off you. Cause a lot of our people are prideful ass people. They're prideful to be dumb, man. You got too much information constantly flowing through the pipeline, so to speak. The information highway, which is the internet, Slakia, and you don't want to learn. That's on you. The Lord said, you reject knowledge, he gonna reject you. When he mean knowledge, his word is truth. His law, statutes, commandments. You didn't want to listen, guess what? He gonna reject your behind. Don't get upset when your ass is getting snatched up by Gerber troops and the UN troops snatching you up and putting you in those damn buses and then chain your ass down in these trains and things. They got carts with chains and handcuffs shackled to the floor. That's when your ass gonna get transported like cattle to the slaughter, man. And that's on you. You gonna watch your baby starve to death. That's on you. You don't watch your husband get his head bashed in by the butt of a weapon. That's on you. You don't watch your kids getting raped in front of you. That's on you. The record's got to keep playing for you ignorant fools to understand that all of these going to happen in Jacob's trouble. And that's why we got to keep playing Jacob's trouble's record. This is the record of Jacob's trouble. We're playing the song for you to acknowledge that hell is coming, a righteous hell. And with that, I pray this video was edifying. It was a quick blast, to boost brothers' spirits up and try to warn you wicked among our people. And with that, shalom, and next time, peace.